crime doesn't pay, but it is costing you, the taxpayer, plenty. Fox 11 investigates whether convicted criminals are paying their fair share of the cost to lock them up. And Mark Leland joins us this morning with more on what he found. Mark?
Good morning, Rachel. Well, millions of your tax dollars are spent in counties around the state to house inmates at the county jail. But state law says that cost can be passed on to the convicted criminals, and yet we found officials sticking taxpayers with most of the costs. In Brown County, the cost to house each inmate for a single night, $52.44. And by state law, that's what Brown County can charge the inmates, so taxpayers don't pay for those committing the crimes. Lieutenant Phil Steffen keeps track of what it costs to house inmates at the Brown County Jail.
$52.44 per day per inmate.
Correct.
And that covers?
That's everything. The cost of the facility, the cost of staff, food, everything is $52 a day.
Is $52.44 what you bill the inmate?
No. We charge $20 a day for the inmates.
Last year, the Brown County Sheriff's Department billed inmates more than $1 million in daily fees, charging the $20 a day rate. But by law, the county could have charged those inmates more than $2.5 million. And the state legislature this past spring added more teeth to the law, giving counties 2 years instead of 1 to collect those jail payments. State Representative Chad Weininger of Alloway supported the legislation, which offers more incentives for inmates to pay.
Really, the intent behind the legislation was to give counties a little relief and, put the burden on the people who are actually costing the taxpayers money, which are, the inmates.
So we asked, why not charge the full amount?
Trying to get money from people that don't. The county board set the fees.
That's right. The county board sets the fee, not the sheriff's department. Pat Buckley is a member of the Brown County Board. Should taxpayers be picking up the bill for county inmates?
Do I think so? No.
Pat goes on to say the amount charged to inmates is one thing, their ability to pay is another. But could inmates be paying more for their crimes? We're going to take a closer look at that tonight on Fox 11 News at 5 and 9, Rachel.
And Mark, you said the inmates were charged $1 million last year. Did they pay $1 million?
Did they pay $1 million? The answer is no. Bills were sent out, but tracking down convicted criminals who were locked up 24/7 and then let go after serving their time isn't easy, and it costs the county time and money. Last year, only about 10% of those bills actually came back with their payments.
Is there anything that can be done to get them to pay?
Yes. In fact, the Sheriff's Department just this past year started using a collection agency, and we're going to show you how that's paying off for them tonight as well.
And a lot of prisoners are on work release.
Right.
So does that make a difference?
It does, in fact. Those prisoners, they have a lot of money coming in, and to be part of that program, they actually are required to turn over their earnings to cover their bills. But they are only charged that reduced rate, not the full cost. Is that fair to taxpayers? We're going to let viewers decide tonight when they watch our reports at 5 and 9.
Thanks, Mark.